It's been so long since I did a reading vlog. So let's start by doing it completely wrong. In this vlog I'll be reading The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. But I accidentally already read just a little over 100 pages. I was starting to read this book last night. I was like, I'm gonna read one chapter and then, I will read it tomorrow for the vlog. But turns out I'm really liking the book and I couldn't stop. So yeah, I already have some thoughts for you, but for the people that don't know, The Stolen Heir follows a character who is in The Cruel Prince. And I won't tell you a lot about that because if you haven't read The Cruel Prince, then those things would be spoilers. I am so very, very liking this book already. I think you can tell because I already read a lot. But first, it is really, really nice to be back in this world that Holly Black has created. You just step right back in, which is awesome. And also, the characters are just so well-rounded, flushed out. Is that what you call it? Let me look it up. Yeah, he's well fleshed out. The characters are really well fleshed out. Yes, English is very difficult sometimes, but yeah, I'm just in love. There are so many things happening, and as of right now, it really feels like a story where there is a quest, and it starts with two people, and then people tag along, which is something, if done right, I really like in books. So yeah, that is really great. It's just amazing. They also did a time jump to back when the main characters who The Stolen Heir is about were little children, which is really fun because that takes place when you read The Queen of Nothing. So that it's just really fun. I just can't wait to read more. It is just so good. My goal is to actually finish the book today because I want this vlog to be up today. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be possible. It is now 16 minutes over 10. And I have more than 200 pages to read. And the pages are quite large. I just hope that I read fast enough to do it, and if not, I have another video on standby that I can upload tonight otherwise, yes. But yeah, I'm just gonna read this book. The only other thing I have to do today is clean the house a little bit, which is unfortunate. Can you tell I've just woken up? But it is very unfortunate that there is no audiobook of this because that means when I have to clean the house, I can't continue the story. So we're just gonna have to see how much I can do. I'm not eating at home. Probably won't be home the rest of the evening. I have till 5 to finish this book. Okay, so I'm just gonna read and I'll give you an update when I'm at 200 pages or when something happens. Oh my god, it is 2:30 right now and I'm at page 226. It is just so incredibly hard to stop reading this book. Mainly because every end of every chapter just is a cliffhanger on its own. So yeah, it's been really hard to stop reading to give you an update, but I mean, things are going down. It is very, very exciting, all the things that are happening. Of course, everything goes wrong and there is a lot of scheming going on, but It is so good. And also, ooh, this was way back, but there were a lot of riddles, which I think it was A Court of Thorns and Roses where you also had a riddle in it, and people said about that it was way too easy. And then I thought to myself, okay, I'm just terrible at riddles, I guess. Well, in this book there are about, what is it, 4 riddles, and I literally had no clue. So it proves once and again that I'm really terrible at solving riddles. But I did really think it was a really fun aspect of the book, because if you are good at riddles, that's just really fun, I imagine. But yeah, so now I have about 120 pages left to read. And I have, at most, I have 3 hours. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, and if I'm not gonna make it, I'll just finish it tonight or something. I don't know. But it is. At first, I was like, oh, I don't want to rush it. I want to enjoy I just want to enjoy the experience of reading this book, and I shouldn't try to read it in one day. And it is just so good. I literally can't stop reading this book. I should be doing a lot of things in the house, but I just can't stop. So yeah, this is a very boring vlog because I'm not doing anything else besides reading. But, you know, if you're here, you love reading and you probably want to know my thoughts about this book. So that's the only thing that matters right now. I mean, of course, the ending also says a lot about the book. But if you like the Cruel Prince series, I'm 100% sure you're gonna love this book as well. It is just, I just get the same feelings, and it's awesome. It's amazing. And it also makes me think, because Holly Black came out with, what was it, Book of Night? Her first adult fantasy, and so many people hated that book. But then the other day I saw someone mentioning it in her best books, I think, of 2022. So apparently there are people who like that book. So I still don't know if I want to pick that one up or not. I think eventually I'm just gonna read it, because I'm too curious if I'm gonna hate it or if I'm gonna love it. I'm just gonna continue reading my Precious, and I'll try to stop before the big finale, but let's be honest, you'll probably see me when I finish this book. Okay, so I'm at page 283. Wait, let's try to fix the lighting. Does it... I don't know. Yeah, I think this is better. But as I said, I'm at page 282. So yeah, I'm really far. I only need to read 70 pages more. Ooh, sorry, I thought someone was standing behind me. That was scary. But I only need to read 70 pages. But it is now, unfortunately, 10 minutes past 5. So I really should get myself ready to go. But I think I will be able to finish those last 70 pages tonight. And if not, I will do it tomorrow. But the book is still amazing. It's so thrilling. It's like there are 2 things that I read that that made me do what do you call it? A forespelling. I will put the English word here if I don't forget to edit it in. But I made a forespelling about 2 things, and I'm just really curious to see if it is what I think it is. I'm annotating this book only with tabs, but I just got the most beautiful ones in the mail the other day. I have a lot of different colors. Maybe I'll show you that at the end of the vlog. But yeah, I just really like the colors, and I chose them off of the cover of the book. So yeah, really happy about that. And it is really an amazing book, and I can't believe that I have only 70 pages left. It's been great. I've just noticed that I slowed down my reading, and that was just because reading for an entire day is a lot, even though you're really liking and enjoying the book. But yeah. So I'm just gonna take a break for a little while to get myself ready and to go to dinner, and then I'll probably see you after. Okay, so it's almost 12 o'clock at night, and I finished it. And it was incredible. It was amazing. I love this book so much. All the things I said before, it just stayed up there the entire time. The ending, there was something that I predicted, and there were two things, and one of those things did came true. So I do not mind that, but you know, maybe some people do. I don't know. But I liked it, the way the story went because of it. And the other thing I think I am not informed about this, but I think this is going to be at least a duology. But I think the other thing may become true in the second book, or in the third book, if there's going to be a third book. So I really like that I tapped it, so I can just look back and see if it did came true. So that's really fun. But yeah, this book was just amazing. And I think if you have read the Cruel Prince, the Folk of the Air series, you will definitely love this. Because it's just amazing. It's a masterpiece. I really liked it. And if people haven't read The Cruel Prince, I think you can read this one, but I think it would take away a lot of the enjoyment I had. So yeah, I would highly suggest you first read the Folk of the Air series before you start reading this one. So that was the vlog. It was mostly me giving you a reading update because yeah, I was too busy reading to be filming B-roll, but I hope you still liked it, and I hope you're gonna pick this book up if you like The Cruel Prince, and just tell me what you think about it, because I can't wait to talk about this book with all of you. I'm just gonna go to bed now because it's way too late for me. Bye.